70 lines that they can say, and they're all context sensitive. So if you open a door, lightning rod might say "storm coming through" as you move through the door. So it's all context sensitive to the situation and to the character as well.
Welcome to Family Gamer TV. I'm with Dan Neal, audio director at Toys for Bob, and more interestingly at the moment for Skylanders Giants. So, how's it gone?
We're really happy. It's been a very busy year finishing off Giants, but we think the game sounds incredible. We would say that, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, and we just have been having a look at some, and it's interesting how there's obviously a lot more voice content this time round.
Yeah, we really wanted to get the personality of the Skylanders over more strongly than in the first game. Mm-hmm. In the first game, there was a lot of gibberish, and they had a few English lines, or in whatever language you're playing the game.
Yeah.
In this game, we really wanted to give them more personality through context-sensitive lines that they could deliver to the player. So, if you pick up a treasure chest, your Skylander would have a specific line that he'll say about.
Oh, so that would be different depending on which Skylander you're playing with.
Absolutely.
Nice.
With 48 Skylanders, I think, in the game, and with about 100 lines each.
Now, before Toys for Bob, you worked on some of the DJ Hero games.
Yeah.
How has that experience fed into what you've done with Skylanders?
Way more than I thought it would. We one of the people who work in the audio department here was one of the remixers from DJ Hero.
See, my son's just discovered DJ Hero, so I'm quite interested.
Awesome. Yeah, we brought him up here in a snap because the way that DJ Hero was about playing with sound, right? It was about the source material was songs, but it was about playing with sound, playing with lyrics, playing with effects, and making it funny and making it fun. And we tried to take that and apply that to the Skylanders universe. So we have dubstep remixes in Giants. Yeah. You've heard some of the characters that we have processed, and rapping and singing. I'll show you how we improve the way that music changes as you move through the game. So we don't have time to play through a full level, but the music reacts to combat. It changes when you go inside, and it all morphs very smoothly from one flavor of the theme to another flavor. So I can show you that clearly in this which is the central hub that you come back to after every level. This is the airship. So I'll move from room to room, and you should be able to hear the music morphing from one style to another.
Nice.
And then up here, I can move to show you some, like I was saying, an even more unusual feature. So over there, we've got a jukebox that you collect in one of the levels, and then you can walk up to it, and I wanted to add features that would give people more to do with their toys. So when they get a new toy, they can go and explore how he sounds when or she sounds when she's by the jukebox.
Oh, get back. Tally-ho! Get back.
And again, you can play this with two players as well, and you hear the vocals overlaying. It's a lot of fun.
Get back.
So I've got a bunch of videos I also want to show you. In fact, no, I can show you something in the game. So a big change we made from Sky 1 to Giants is that the Skylanders now all speak in English or whatever language you're playing the game in. So in the first game, they'd have maybe one line that was in English, and then a lot of gibberish to get across emotion. Like, you play the first game, you know how they sound. In this game, we wanted to move it to English so they could be more expressive. So each Skylander has maybe 70 lines that they can say, and they're all context sensitive. So if you open a door, lightning rod might say "storm coming through" as you move through the door. So it's all context sensitive to the situation and to the character as well. So So a simple example here, we've got the stat screen. They'll say something when you enter the stat screen.
So did you have different character actors for each of the Skylanders? Nice.
A lot of them, most of them, in fact nearly all of them have the same actors that they had in Sky 1. But for some of them, when we moved from gibberish to spoken word, we had to change the actor. I mean, the style and the performance is still the same, because just some of the voices that we had didn't map nicely from... They worked really well for gibberish. If it was... that might be great. But then when you want to move that to English, we might want to take that into a different direction. And that's true for some of the old characters. But I think we must have had a good on 100 actors overall, something in that region, across all of the Skylanders and across all of the non-playable characters as well. So I'm showing some videos now. Some other...
Robot! Turn around! Why aren't you listening to me?
Sir, I think his power is starting to shut down like the other robots.
Don't be ridiculous, Glumshanks. Robot, do as I command.
3.
That's right. The 3 of us will turn around right now to go back to get my iron fist.
2.
Yes, to the island. I just said that. What is wrong with you, robot?
1.
But I haven't won yet. That's why we need to go back.
It's been a pleasure serving you, Emperor Chaos. All systems deactivating now.
One of the levels is set on a giant drilling rig where there's a huge robot at the end of the level who you have to fight. So we could have given him a voice and processed it to sound like a robot. But instead of that, what we wanted to do was have him sing and rap, sounding like a 50-foot robot. So I can play you that. Also, we added the lyrics on the screen and just added a bouncing ball, just for fun. Because we can.
Karaoke Skylanders.
Why not, right?
This tremble is on the sea. But you forward and back with a wobble attack, 'cause you're messing with the wrong machine.
He also sings during the battle as well.
Nice.
So, like I was saying, there's just Skylanders has given us this big open palette to be really creative within, and just to you can make most things make sense in terms of the Skylanders universe.
And is the soundtrack by Hans Zimmer again?
By
Like the first game?
By Lorne, who works with Hans.
Right.
Yeah, he did an amazing soundtrack for us this year. And what we tried to do with the music was tie the music pieces to the story arc. So the story, I don't know if you've heard much about the story of Giants.
Not a lot.
Well, I don't need to tell you it. But what we tried to do was attach certain piece of music to certain like elements of characters. So like the bad guys had their piece, Chaos has a piece of music for him, the Giants have their own piece of music, and we weave the music together through the game to support and show the story. So I'm going to play a video to show you that actually. So first you'll hear a bit of level music, and then you'll hear the musical treatment that we added for the Feat of Strength, which is from the Giants theme.
Feat of strength. No stopping me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there any particular musical treatment for the light core figures? Do they have different sound than the normal non-light core versions?
No, they don't. The sound effect when they land is a little different, but they don't have a different musical treatment. We did try experimenting with having different music throughout the entire game based on the type of character you're playing, but it was too much, and it distracted from. It was going to dilute the music too much, so we decided to keep it the same.